reading carefully, looking through the pages, trying to find the answers.
At Dueitt Middle School in Spring ISD, the answers these 6th graders seek are found in the pages of history.
It looks like a grade book.
Sophomore and favorites and freshman favorites. This is the history of Dueitt.
These artifacts from Spring ISD, how it's changed and different things like archives and yearbooks.
It's called the SHAPE Project, the Spring Historical Artifact Project and Experience, and it's making local history something these students can get their hands on.
The idea was to take artifacts from the history of the 4 major high schools, the elementary and the middle schools, and also the founding families to develop an understanding of where we came from and where we're going in the future.
Students at Wenchie High School have organized these old yearbooks, news articles, and school event programs and sent them to Dueitt Middle School.
These are teachers.
That's a teacher?
We have to answer some questions and look how it's changed from then to now.
Then was years before Daniela and her classmates were born. Some of the differences are small ones.
What is that?
This is writing ink.
Okay, so can you imagine having to use something like that when you had to write?
And some of the differences are much larger.
How's that different than what we have now?
The Southwell School taught African American students in the days of segregation.
Do we have anything like that nowadays?
No. We have a school with different kids from all around the world together now.
Although the Southwell School no longer exists, the SHAPE Project allows it to still teach students today.
It's always important to know where you came from and where you're going. So it helps them to grow and learn and know who you are as a person, just so that they can be aware of their own backgrounds and shape who they are as they go forward.
Also, their ability to influence how things change and the opportunity that they have in expressing how they feel compared to what someone else was expressing maybe 50 years ago. It lets them know that they are part of our history.
The work they do here will become just that, part of Spring ISD history.
They're going to be writing expository papers that will be compiled into a book, and then their book will eventually be published and put into the Wenchie Museum. So it's something that they can see later on, and people 50 years from now can look at and see what it was like to go to school in 2012.
These students and staff from Spring ISD's past have helped build its present. The present-day students and staff at Dueitt Middle School are continuing that work to shape the district's future.